Hello and welcome back to the ball. I'm the Gareth Major and this is a Let's Play in the Italian Tier 5 tech tree cruiser, the Trento. Now this is a Tier 5 and 6 game of domination on Greece, and I'm just starting off the game by chucking out some torpedoes. Just because they have their 12-kilometer range, you never know what you're going to get. Now a Let's Play is slightly different to the review card at the top right, where in a Let's Play I always just discuss how I'm playing the ship and why I'm doing what I'm doing and some of the things that I've observed while playing the ship. Now from the shipping forecast, the name team: Icarus, Bodoni, Lagazianaire, Pensacola, Flint, New Orleans, Ismore, Bayern and Nelson. Spawned on the right side, so pushing over to the Alpha objective. However, things I've taken away from the Trento is that she doesn't like to be up close and personal with the enemy. That kind of makes sense, considering she has pretty poor maneuverability from her slow rudder shift. She doesn't have sonar to protect herself when she's in smoke screens, and her armor isn't the greatest as well. So in order to mitigate damage, you're either looking at playing at range where you have effective time to dodge incoming shots, or where you can use your smoke screens. So that's almost like what the smoke screens are. They're very much a safety blanket for when things go wrong. It doesn't feel very like the way the British are, where the smoke screens can be used offensively or defensively. So here I'm just going to pop a smoke screen, use it to assist in my capture of the objective. I'm just going to open fire on that Pensacola, who looks like he's broadside on. So the first volley's got me a defender ribbon and has proved that he's travelling at what speed I'm expecting. But of course the slow reload time on these guns meant that he's actually been able to get away. Now the nice one with the torpedoes is they do reload quite quickly, so you are always getting torpedoes downrange. Oh, Pensacola's potatoed into the island. Oh yeah, we can take advantage of that. Yeah, he can back up, make himself more exposed. That's perfectly fine by me. Now with these smoke screens, they aren't great sit-in and shoot smoke screens, simply because you have a slow rate of fire and the smoke screens don't last that long. So it's not like a British smoke screen where you can kind of sit in it and take advantage of it and really rack up the damage out of the enemy. Oh, very nice. So we now have an incoming New Orleans, which is concerning. So because New Orleans does have quite painful guns, so I will try and open up some distance between me and her in order to try and give myself the best opportunity to survive, I guess you can say. But at the same time, I want to move over towards Bravo. I don't want to be chasing off towards the edge of the map. I want to be making sure that should this combat be favourable, then I can re-engage the enemy. Battleship spotted, Nelson. Okay. That's one thing to note. I am very isolated over here, as most of our own team and the enemy team have kind of all fuster-clucked over at the Charlie objective, I guess you could say. Just waiting to see if the New Orleans oversteers. He's coming in. So it's going to be very difficult for me to dig out the New Orleans while he's effectively protected by the Nelson. My only advantage over the New Orleans is I do have torpedoes, so this is going to be one of the very rare occasions where having my torpedoes in close could be favourable. The downsides, so the upsides of the Italian torpedoes is they're long range, they're short detectability, they're going to sneak up on people and surprise them. The downside is their slow speed, so that means if someone has, say, sonar on and can see the torpedoes coming, they've got ages to respond to them, which is obviously a bit painful and another kind of detriment to the Italians' up close and personal fighting ability. Gotta quickly tuck it in before the New Orleans gets the pain out. Oh, however, where did that come from? Bedoini, I think. So the Bedoini managed to get a really vicious volley out. Okay, the front turret's going to hit the cliff. Hopefully this island should save me. Now, unfortunately I can't rely on my fighter aircraft to actually shoot down the enemy fighter aircraft, because my fighter aircraft has the worst or second worst damage per second. Now I'm hoping here that if I get a turret view I can maybe get some shots over. Knocking out the rear turret on the New Orleans there, which is quite helpful. Yep, my aircraft did actually lose that fighter combat with the enemy. The enemy Nelson has actually started to push into the Bravo objective. Now I don't want to race away because I want to give him the opportunity to want to come round. Nah, he's not accepting, unfortunately. Just all the time having to bear in mind that the Nelson is there. Nice one is these torpedoes will reload again very soon. Keeping my gun turrets trained. I do have smoke screen to pop if things all go wrong. Obviously, I don't want them to go wrong. Kinda hoping that he's going to overturn, lead, and then quickly turn away. Switch to HE now because I can't really rely on him over steering. And ideally I could really do a fire now. Oh, come on. Can we get this New Orleans? At the back of my mind this whole time I'm thinking, where is that Nelson gone? Thinking New Orleans has probably called it there. And on that bombshell, here comes the Nelson. Oh goody. So my only hope with the... oh, god damn it. Was not expecting him to pop up like that. Expecting him to keep turning. So close. Now I am being targeted by two ships, so I'm just going to have to quickly motor it along. Kind of hope that this is enough, because I can't risk going broadside onto the Nelson to my front. Oh good lord. Can we get something? If not, we are gonna have to. Oh, yep. So that's the thing with the with the Italian cruisers. They just don't have the armor to really cope. Now I know my detectability in smoke is about 5.8, so I am having to always bear that in mind. Nelson looks like he's turning in. Trying to do a quick flip-flop in order to get torpedoes downrange. I can't fire my main guns anymore without being detected. And I know that Nelson will probably detect me at a range of about 3 kilometers. So the big question is, can I stay alive just long enough to get torpedoes out one more time? Oh, my smoke's disappearing. He's got so much time to react to those torpedoes. Come on, torps. Nope. Oh well. I think that's the that's always one of the dangers with the Nelson and her secondaries being armor piercing. Hopefully, it'd be interesting to see what the rest of my team can do. Whether they can pull it off. It's potential because we've held on to 2 caps for so long. Well, I'll catch you at the end of the game. Until then, Colonel Bogey's march. Well, that was an amusing game, and it was quite good to see the enemy Flint getting themselves a Kraken and our friendly Guneisenhower getting himself a solo warrior. There was a moment there where I really did think we were going to clutch defeat from the jaws of victory, but thankfully the Guneisenhower couldn't get himself killed in time. Managed to make 63,000 damage out of that game, 3 citadels, kind of like took that objective, then just hanged on to it. While the rest of the battle continued across the map. So hopefully I did my bit. Looking at teams, okay, yeah, I did my bit. Fair enough. Oh, the Flint on the enemy team, what a lovely collection of medals. Double Strike, Confederate. Is that Unsinkable? Devastating Strike, High Caliber, Kraken. Oh, a lovely collection of medals. Must confess. But yeah, no, that's just me playing the Trento, giving some ideas on playstyles and thoughts on her. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want, you can always check out the review. I'm sure that's carded now. If you have enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe or check out some of our other content. If you are already a subscriber, I'd like to say thank you very much, guys. The commander build and the ship modules are down in the description. Until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port.